whenever you're ready.
Boy. Hey, turn the mic up. Oh, I can hear myself a little bit. You feel me? Yeah.
I'm about to say, ain't no speakers in here, so I don't know.
I can hear it, though.
You can hear it?
Yeah. I'm just imagine, bro. Just imagine. Welcome to episode 3 of the podcast, Brains and Brown Fitness, where we talking about, wellness. And right now we're going to talk about occupational wellness. We talked about emotional. Then what we talked about?
I
wish
forgot.
I could play drums, man, but I ain't. You know how to play the drums and stuff.
No, I don't.
I use a trombone, dude.
No, I play trump and a mellophone.
Blowing and stuff. We talked about social wellness, y'all.
Thank you.
Silly, bro. But anyways, man, how's work been? I know the students came back for you, so.
No, not yet. We got a week. Oh, yeah, my bad. I'm Rashad. That's
Ray.
CEO,
Yeah.
Brains and Brown Fitness. Yeah. It's funny because you was like, yeah, we're going to talk about occupational wellness today. I was like, fam, I need some of this right now. So they gave us a whole week to get acclimated.
Yeah.
And then next week we get, we start the hybrid schedule.
Yep.
So, man, you wouldn't think that having to go back to a regular schedule wouldn't be so hard. Bro, True. It is from having basically no school.
Yeah.
To doing just being a facilitator for them for the last quarter and the third last year around the same time this year, and then moving into a very virtual only going into this, then having to go back into the building.
Hey,
bro, it's change after change after change after change after change, and people be looking at the kids yo, how the kids gonna deal with this? Fam, you gotta remember people who teaching these kids too, they gotta put on the face and then keep it moving, It's a lot.
Nah, that's for real. That's real though. And you used to just being home, leaving when you want to. For real, you could teach in the car if you wanted to.
And this is something that people who don't teach or have jobs like this, whether it be retail or service type jobs, something as simple as being able to get up and use the bathroom.
Yeah, you ain't gotta ask nobody to go watch
my class. You know what I'm saying? Or wait until, your break or your lunch. And then, you know what I'm saying? You ain't even trying to go to the bathroom while your lunch. Because depending on how, our building is ridiculously large for no reason. So my walk to the bathroom, from my classroom, it's a brisk walk. You know what I'm saying? It'd be 4 minutes. By the time I finish school today, I'm halfway through my calorie count on an average day.
Yeah.
So it's just a lot, man.
Nah, that's all good though, cause I said, we've been back since August, bro. We literally been in the building since August, and the students started coming back since October. But I wouldn't even say it was a transition period. Well, it was a transition period for us to get adjusted to the students.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was just bro, why are we back in the building? That's what we were thinking. We didn't know. We knew that they were trying to do everything they could to make it safe as possible for us to be in the building. But everybody not gonna feel safe.
Fair.
But we still had to do what we had to do.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it's just for me, work is work. Literally, work is work. It's just work. And I think of it like that. I've been thinking of it like that since I first started working.
Yeah.
I'm not doing what I really want to do. So when you ain't doing that, you just think of it as just work. Literally.
I feel you.
Hey, I don't know, man.
That make a lot of sense, because it was a point where, I told last week about how I was compartmentalizing and stuff.
Yeah.
And work was one of those things that I really compartmentalized, because I just wasn't feeling it so much.
Hey.
And now, I find myself having to, kind of explain and express and kind of, I don't know, get all that stuff out.
Right.
So I can go back with a clear mind.
Yeah.
and really be focused. Because here's the thing, people don't really understand, especially like myself. Like they look at me like, yo, Rashad, like I don't understand how you even do this based on how you be feeling about stuff. I said, but like still, like you said, it is a job.
It is.
And most importantly, like I legitimately am a good teacher.
Yeah.
I can teach. You know what I'm saying? All the things that I'm required to do, I have no issue doing it.
Yeah.
The wellness part of our job, especially like if you have in a service job, a customer service, or in a school situation, the wellness part of our job always is on the back burner. They can say, you know, you can call EAP, we may even have like wellness events at school, but when it comes down to it, you got kids to teach, you got metrics to meet, and you need to be doing this and be about the business of school. And that's a hard bottom line.
It is. And that just sucks though, just because when you think about it like that, like it just shows like they don't care about our well being, even though they promote it. You feel me? And that just sucks because it makes you not even want to come to work even more. Like, bro, why am I doing this? They don't care about me.
Yeah,
they really don't.
Yeah,
I'm not talking from my experience. I'm just saying, like, this is how people think. Like, if they are in a job that they really don't want to do, like I said, work is just work. And then they also don't want to do it if they feel like the people there don't care about them.
Yeah, and that's the whole care aspects of anything. Like there has to be a certain amount of care that people have for it and for the people have for their, subordinates.
Yeah. I don't know, bro.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of things that I could really say, but I'm not at liberty to speak on a lot of this. But please understand that when people don't have your best interests in mind, that occupational wellness as an individual goes out the window. Because for me, like I'm really, when it comes to me and work, I'm all about maintaining my mental health and making sure that I am at my best while I'm at work, despite of what's going on. And this is during normal time. Forget a pandemic, just like, on a regular. Because before the pandemic, I was burnt out.
Yeah.
Like I was like, yo, like I don't know if I don't know. I need a break. I remember vividly saying that, and then boom, school closed. I remember that.
That was a blessing. Like
it was. Yeah,
like crazy.
Yeah, it really was. And then having to get readjusted.
Yeah.
Now having to come, cross back over.
Yeah.
It's the same, but it's different.
It's different. Yeah. It truly is. And then you got to think like some people, they truly enjoy their job, so it gives them like a personal satisfaction, right? And for me, like I'm a school counselor for a middle school. Like I love the kids, bro. I truly do. I would do anything to help the kids. And anybody that knows me, like how my passion is for the students.
Yeah, really love the kids,
man. But I feel like being a counselor isn't my purpose, even though I'm helping. I feel like I can do that in a different way. So that leads me to this question of, if you can choose to do a specific job based on your passion, what would it be?
It'd be this.
True.
I'll be doing this. I'll be making videos. I would still be able to teach. It just would be in a different arena.
Yeah.
Because I truly believe, and I know this, like my gift is to teach. That's what I do well. That's what I've always done well. All paths always lead me back to telling somebody how to do something.
Right.
So I would still be doing what I do. It just be in a much different arena.
So you'll basically be like JT.
Essentially.
Yeah, but he does it like on a professional development level type thing. So
yeah, mine is being a pastor.
Right.
That's not.
You never know.
Shout out JT, but I can't.
You never know.
Don't put that on me, Ricky Bobby.
I was gonna hit the dance, but I can't do it in this chair.
Nah.
But yeah, and that's good though, because you can tell how passionate you are about this. Because even when we was lifting weights like early in the morning, bro, you would be recording instead of working out sometimes. And then you'd be like, oh, shoot, let me hurry up and get my set in. Or just even now, like putting out videos. I think you put out like 3 videos in one day. The other day, was it like Friday or something like that? I can't remember. I was like, yo, what is he doing, bro?
It was grinding last week, bro.
Bro got to teach. What he doing?
I
was thinking, but he probably scheduled it.
Not on Fridays. Yeah, not on Fridays.
Oh, yeah, it is like a teacher work day, asynchronous.
I can schedule all that crap. It's cool.
But anyways, cool. that's just like, you could tell how passionate you are about it. Even when, like, we did the video of, like, where I've been at, basically, or what was going on with me, you basically said, all right, you might as well turn this into a podcast and let me be the producer. And I saw it in his face. I was like, okay. I mean, I know he know what he doing, so this is what he want to do.
Yeah.
And you could just tell. And even when, like, as a counselor, I do career lessons for the students, right?
Yeah.
And one of the things we always ask is, what do you want to do when you grow up?
Of course.
And you get so many different answers. And then they always ask me, so I tell them, I said, well, if I could do it over, I would try to be like a celebrity personal trainer, like Kevin Hart's trainer. What's his name? Boss Ever, whatever his last name is. I don't know his last name, but that dude would be working, bro. He be training Westbrook, Kevin Hart, and some other people. I was like, yo, imagine if I trained The Rock, Michael B. Jordan, LeBron, Westbrook, all of them. You know what I'm saying? Getting them ready for the season or movies and stuff like that, and traveling the world just to get that experience. Like, I'm still helping people.
That's what I'm saying too. You know what I'm saying?
But it gives you so much joy because you get satisfaction for helping others achieve their goals. And I think about it like this: we're all called to serve in some way, shape, or form.
Amen.
And that's what our church theme / motto is this year, like servant leadership.
Yeah,
like we helping others. We want to build up the community, help them. And you gotta have the passion for it. You can't just, like, of course you're gonna get burnt out with stuff. So you just got, like we said before, take a step back, take a little break, but you got to keep going after that. Reconstruct it.
Yeah, and it's the thing about that too, Ray, is when you have a passion about something, and that's like what you really want to do. If I had to go back and do it all over, I would have started teaching way earlier. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I would have got to this point a little bit faster. True. But even in that, like I like the timing of it though, because it makes sense as for like just my whole life story, the progression of myself when it comes to my work. And the thing I always say, like, we got to recognize our patterns.
Right.
And then, like, I know when I get to a certain point and I be done, like, I be done. Mm-hmm. So I know now as a more mature adult when I need to start transitioning into something else. True. And that's a part of occupational wellness that a lot of people don't get and see, because they'll get somewhere and, like, yo, like, this money is right, or I got bills, I got mortgage, I got kids, I got car notes. So that the money aspects of that begins to weigh you down because you start feeling trapped. Yeah. And I'm at a point where I don't feel trapped, but I know that I have to begin making meaningful steps to do what I really want to do. True.
And that comes down to setting goals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's very simple. Yeah,
literally come down to setting goals, like how setting small goals to ultimately achieve the bigger goal, the long-term goal. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, like when you have a job that pays you well, but it's not something that you really enjoy, bro, you're going to stay because of the money.
But like, in how many stores have you seen, especially like I say like the past 5 years, you see like the dude like, yo, fam, like, yeah, I was a lawyer, but like I hated it. So like I started baking cookies. You know what I'm saying? Now like dude is like a top tier chef or a top tier cookie maker, or fam was like, yo, I used to do this, but now I do this. Yeah. And then they take all, because nothing nothing is lost. Yeah, no. So all that skill, passion, determination they had at that one place will transfer over but you just gotta learn new skill.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and then when you're passionate about that thing, like you really want to do it. That's just like me, like doing photography or me doing whatever, or like especially when you come into like making meal plans, prepping, training.
training,
You know what I'm
all
saying?
that.
Like all that. You be like, I'll be like, yo, right, this is what Ray's supposed to be doing, and it's so evident and it's clear. And that's the kind of the part where, when it comes to occupational wellness, is that especially for adults, this is a very, very adult thing to say. I feel like as adults, we really pigeonhole ourselves into thinking that this is all I can do or all I can be. When you really have a dream, you have something that you really want to do, and it be deep inside of you, but because of the world, because of stress, because of trauma, because of all the things that have happened to you, you suppress those things, and then you end up living like a life of regret. Like, I don't want to be out here like 50 years old saying what I coulda, shoulda, woulda did. That can't be my testimony. That just seems super lame to me. So what I would encourage folks to do is, if your occupational wellness is at a low, but it's because you don't like to do what you do, you got to find what your passion is.
Got to. And if you don't, you are going to, I don't want to say you're going to live a life of misery, but you ain't going to be happy a lot of the time.
It's going to be miserable.
Yeah. And it's going to affect your emotional well-being. And it might affect you being social around other people.
Yeah, because you're going to be like the Debbie Downer.
Yeah. Nobody want to be around that person. Like, it is always somebody like that. No matter at work
sucks,
your family, no matter what. They'll be like, yo, we having a good conversation. You want to bring it down, talk about something, man. These people at work, man, I'm trying to, like, yo, get out my face with that, bro. Like, bro, like, we all got our problems when it comes to how we feel about our job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't want you guys to be out there being miserable because of your job. Like, you got to find what you're passionate about and figure out how you can take what you're passionate about and go do it, whether it's going to volunteer somewhere on the weekends if you have the time, or figuring out what jobs or certifications that you can get in order to get a job in whatever you're passionate about. Like, for me, like, I still want to help the kids out. So if I could, I'd become a PE teacher. Literally would. Like, I'm still getting that fitness aspect, helping them with the health and wellness aspect of everything, which is what I'm truly trying to do with everybody. It don't matter what age you are. Like, health and wellness is important. You got to think about it. Like, if the students don't start early, when they get older, it's not too late, but it's
just harder.
It's just harder. Yeah, very hard.
Yeah.
You would have been like, well, I wish I would have known this back then.
Yeah, because we live in such a sedentary lifestyle anyway.
Yeah.
So sitting down and just doing nothing, especially the past year, a lot of kids been sitting down doing nothing. So
I don't know about me. I got 12,000 steps in.
I'm just saying, but like, I ain't hit that today. Anyway, but yeah, like it's a lot harder to get stuff. Okay, the point that we're trying to make is, and to be real transparent, like, both of us are transitioning into that passion.
Yeah.
So it's not like we out here saying, "Oh, I did it, you can do it too." It's like, nah, like, we are in the process of doing the thing. So don't look at it like we know it all, like we did it all, like we trying to like talk down to people. Like, nah, that's not it at all.
We ain't trying to do that.
Nah, we can't do that, because we're in the same place as a lot of other people are right now, where we're trying to figure it out, trying to balance life as it is, and remembering that we both of us married, both of us have children. Ray has one on the way, so it's not like we can just drop everything and then do what we want to do, because people are out here depending on us.
Yeah, you gotta make smart decisions. Think about the consequences. Think about every like pro and con of each decision you're trying to make. If you're trying to leave your job or transition into something else.
And then you got to have open communication with your significant other, your spouse, or whoever is at the house with you, because they're going to be impacted by your decision
Yeah.
or lack of decision or indecision, either or even how your occupational wellness will spill over into your social well-being at home with your people. You know, and what you don't want to do is of course you need to be honest and open about what's going on, but being toxic is not gonna help your situation.
Not at all. And just think about it, like you got people who still try to figure out what they want to do each and every day. Just like when you go to college, or if you plan on going to college, or if you have been, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have changed their majors. I know I changed mine.
I did
a couple times. I started off in engineering. Yeah. And then I was trying to do kinesiology, didn't get into that. Then I went to psychology. You know what I'm saying? So that's like 3 different transitions.
Yeah, I started off doing music media. It's like music production.
Yeah.
Then I was like, yo, music theory is too hard.
Yeah.
It's really hard. So then I was like, I'm gonna do mass comm. And then I went back to school to do career switcher to get my teaching license.
Yeah.
To teach English. You feel what I'm saying? Like, this is very jagged paths we have.
It's all good.
Oh yeah.
It's because we're gonna end up doing what we really passionate about. Some way, shape, or form. I already know it.
Oh so yeah, it's a done deal.
Done deal.
Done deal. I think this is a done deal on this pod too.
Yeah. Just take time to figure out what you want, because your occupational wellness is important. Just put it that way. And all this stuff ties in together. And we got 3 more that we're gonna talk about, and you will see why all those things matter for our overall health and wellness. All right.
Yeah, man. Like, share, subscribe too on the YouTube. Make sure you get BBF up there. The more you subscribe, the more you share, the better it works out for BBF and the algorithm, especially when it comes to because Ray got a lot of stuff on his page, especially when it comes to working out and stuff, fitness plans and fitness techniques and tutorials. Yeah, look them up, yo. Look them up. But
hold on. Turn my mic up a little bit. Yeah. Oh, come on, bro. Don't be looking at me like that, bro. I'm in the studio right now.
We're done.
They say we done, but
we'll see you guys. Yeah, we will see you guys next week.
Drop. That's Kevin Hart's name, but that's my dad. You feel me? Chocolate drop.